foul for game one of the Clark Cup final. Fargo looking to win their first Clark Cup final on home ice since 2018. They are 1-9 lifetime on home ice in the Clark Cup finals. That has to change pronto. Here's Bozer. Brazen Bozer along, finding Swanson. Swanson dumps it into the offensive zone, quickly carried out by the Fighting Saints. Here's King with it. We'll get to the lines as we go along for Dubuque. Brazen Bozer behind the net. He's tied up as play goes to the far corner. Bozer trying to get around a Dubuque skater as he tries to get around Josh Giuliani, and it's fired back here to the near side. Fargo looks to break out. Lee Parks battles for it with Seamus Powell. Powell has 3 points, 1 goal in the postseason. That puck sent in as Radler backhands it out. Fargo to a line change. As the rest of the Fargo line, Zam Plant will center Michael Lestarza and Brandon Svoboda. Jake Fisher with Eero Hakkarainen and Harper Bentz. Tom Leppo with Merrill Stenari and Reed Davitella. Peter Cesar is the extra forward. As we will have a whistle and a hand pass is called for Dubuque. Western Conference only for the Fargo Force. So it's good to see some unfamiliar opponents this year. Here's Scott with it. Scott, they pass in front. Backhanded shot by Noah Powell. And the save made there. Noah Powell, who has 2 goals here in the postseason and 3 points. Fargo clears it out. And St. Louis will go back to play it. Loose puck is Sondriel. They carry it in, gets the return feed, right circle. Feed wide of Noah Powell. He'll chase it down to the corner. Comes back to the point for Scott. D-to-D feed. Pass broken up. Intercepted into the slot by Lee Parks and quickly finds Gruba. Gruba carries it in. He'll maneuver his way into the high slot to the forehand. He scores! To the high slot. And the defenseman of the year, the United States Hockey League, starts the scoring in the Clark Cup final and urging Force Nation to celebrate. 2:59, he went upstairs where Mama keeps the good stuff. 1-0 Force. Top left corner. Bozer after it, bouncing puck now. Plant tries to send it along and does. Chased down by Jubenville, taken away by Svoboda. Svoboda in front, went down to one skate, couldn't get a shot off. Plant digs it out. Here's Lestarza, fires a shot, he scores! Might have got deflected home as Lestarza threw it in front. Might have got tipped, it looked like it did, by Brandon Svoboda. It's 2-0. Plant sending it back with Starza shot. It was tipped. Svoboda kind of reaching from behind. Got a piece of it and tipped it past Radler. Might have went 5-hole on that one off the deflection. 9:43 into period number 1. Hornforth gets the feed from Michael Barron. Play goes to the end boards. Puck off the back of the net, controlled by Michael Newmeyer. 16:05 second period. Here's a turnover, 2-0 Force. Cutting into the slot, Powell. Powell trying to get the shot, and a spinning save. Sliding at the edge of the crease. And at the edge of the goal is Hampton Slukinski. And he closes the door there with his ace save of the night, and maybe his best save of the night. Denying Powell there. Like he tried to kind of spin one around Slukinski, who had committed. The overhead view will show us a little bit more. Powell to the corner. Wheels it back to the point. Now Powell gets it back. Scott ready in the high slot, or actually back towards the point. Centering feed in front, and they score! Dropped it off. And going up top was Jona Väisänen to get the Fighting Saints on the board. And just like that, the Fargo lead is halved. It's 2-1 Force. Väisänen from the bottom of the right circle. They had Reeder in front, but here's a sharp angle feed. St. Louis couldn't get it. Loose, taken by Noah Powell for Dubuque. Now Pekarczyk with it. He'll fire a shot, blocked. Newmeyer in front, shot, blocked again. Traffic in front, puck kick free to the near side. Taken by Newmeyer, cleared but not out. Svoboda gathers it in. Svoboda will have a chance. He'll find Swanson, who scores! Mac Swanson into the empty net gives Fargo a 3-1 lead and may give them a 1-0 series lead. Pretty unselfish play there by Svoboda as they find the player of the year in the United States Hockey League. Mac gets his 4th goal of the postseason. Svoboda his first assist. It's a 2-point night for Svoboda. And Fargo has a 2-goal lead in the final minute. Maybe enough to put this baby to bed. So 21.3 left. Morrissey and Paulson on the draw. 3-1's been pretty popular for home finals here at Shields Arena early on in the postseason. Newmeyer controls, backhands it off the glass. Scott keeps it in. Puck battle near side. 10 seconds to go in the third. It comes free. Back to play at Seamus Powell. Second stick away here. Final second stick away at 4. Down to 3. Taylor to play it at 2. At 1. Game 1 belongs to the Force. 3-1 the finals. The officials trying to get players separated over in the far corner. They're not quite there yet. Hendrickson and let's see who it is for Fargo. It's Beckett Hendrickson for the Fighting Saints, and now they've got them separated from one another. Fargo takes game 1 by a 3-1 score. Was it Tate Taylor? Sure it was. He'll join in the celebration. Fargo takes game 1 in a hard-fought 3-1 win. They take game 1, their first Clark Cup final win on home ice in 6 years, their second all time. So 1 in the bank, 2 more to try and get for a Clark Cup championship. 3-1 the final. We'll have our 3 stars of the game coming up here momentarily as Fargo will salute the 4,300 plus here at Shields Arena.